we had some goals going in the game, some of which we reached and some of which we didn't. Obviously, we wanted to come out and just play much more solid hockey, and play a lot more poise and possession. Kind of trademarks of Cornell hockey. And I thought we did that for a lot part of the night. And I thought our penalty killing was was outstanding throughout the whole course of the night, and it had to be. One of the goals we didn't reach is penalties. We talked about taking 3 or fewer penalties in the course of the game. We ended up taking obviously three in the first period, and one of which was a 5-minute major, and we sat guys down for taking penalties in the course of the game where guys missed shifts, and that's something that'll continue with our hockey team this year. Is that we just don't want to take penalties, and that point of emphasis. I know the guys are all anxious and ready to hit tonight, and some guys, and we talked about it. I thought we got better as the game went on of, respecting the opponent in a sense of, not taking hits from behind or to the head, and so there's some good things that occurred. I think, I just thought our guys, were wanting to play and ready to play, and now it's time to move on and get ready to go against, Nebraska Omaha.
So 7 goals offensively. How do you bring that momentum into next Friday?
Well, I think our practice brings us the momentum into the next Friday. I think that today starts off by giving us a little bit of confidence and against an opponent in preparation, and great experience for some young guys out there. But our practice is what's going to bring us our confidence and our momentum. Starting on Monday morning and getting after it, and with lifting and starting the process all over again. And this was it's an exhibition. It was a good win for us, and a lot of good positive things. And now it's time to utilize that practice as our momentum in our building blocks, and continue to build our confidence from there.
Anything else for Coach?
Well, what about Patrick McCarron on the power play? Use him a little bit on the point. What can you say about a freshman and how poised he played so far?
I mean, I think you said poised. I mean, you look at it. There's a reason anyway he put up so many points as in junior hockey last year, and he just that's a real good skill that he has, and you saw him tonight, and ability to draw people to him and make passes and find guys out the weak side, and he has a tremendous skill, and so it's exciting to see what he brings to the table with regards to that, and got a lot of other areas to work on his game, but that's definitely a specialty that I think Lion fans are going to see for 4 years.
Your thoughts on Cole Boudreau tonight?
Well, it's just exciting to see him get back into the play. I mean, he's got no reservations. He doesn't think about it. I think he had to answer all the questions from you guys throughout the course of the week and leading into the year, which is really natural coming off a major injury like that. So, but he's been fully rehabbed. He's stronger. He's faster. I mean, I think his weight last year was about 185. He's up to 194 this year. So he's through that rehab. He's put on more muscle, and I think he's quicker. And but his mental toughness of just nothing affects him is quite evident coming back from an injury like that.
How about Madison Diaz? What type of player do you see him being for the team?
Well, I think you saw a little bit of all tonight from Madison. I think he's growing, getting more confidence in himself. In junior hockey, he scored goals, and he killed penalties first night. He was physical. There was some stuff that was protected his teammate tonight when Dustin Maurer was kind of getting tossed around a little bit. He came in and stayed disciplined, but he protected his teammate. So I think he's a great, from that aspect of it, I think we always say it, that's where you're seeing the growth from these guys, is not just from the fresh influx of freshmen, but guys like Madison who have improved over the summer.
Coach, what have you done to instill your team being so successful in the penalty kill?
Well, we went back and looked at some video, and it was disappointing. The goal they scored tonight was exactly why we gave up power play goals last year. We went to look to block the shot rather than step out and pressure, and there was a habit. I thought we were great at all the way up to the very end, and it showed you right. When you don't step out and pressure and force guys to give up the puck, they're going to make plays. And so I think it was much better for us tonight than we were last year. Even in this kind of exhibition game, we didn't give them much on the power play. So, it's just something about going back to the drawing board and looking at some of the fundamentals and having the guys with the mentality to pressure as a 4-man unit rather than just one guy. So it's hard to practice against each other all the time, but it was good first start here tonight.
How about the physicality of the game? Is that something that seeing in an exhibition game can that prepare the team for what they're going to see during the season?
Well, we want to be physical, and I said I haven't seen the hits on tape, but they're all excited for that physicality to come in and hit, and just some bad penalties about being over exuberant about it, and so we want to be a physical hockey team. But as I said, we want to be really happy with our sticks on our back check. I mean, not putting sticks into people's hands and bodies and hooking and tripping, and the penalties that we took, we'll fix those. But our discipline with our sticks and our retaliatory penalties were excellent, and that's something that we really made a priority with our guys this year.
Anything else for Coach?
Sure. You look like you have one. Don't let Brandon rush you.
What have you done to help stop your players from retaliating against when they receive a stupid penalty or an aggressive penalty?
Well, I think it's easy in practice. They can get under each other's skins in practice too, and so it's easy to punish guys and push-ups and everything we do in practice, and I've done that since I've been here. But the other thing is something I didn't do enough last year, especially early, is to bench guys. Put them on the bench for they come off of a bad penalty, is to sit for 2, 3, 4 shifts. That hurts worse than anything, and it's not playing. And it's a short-term sacrifice for a long-term goal. And I think last year was an issue. Years before, it's never. We've always been a team that's always been near the bottom of the league as far as power plays given up. Not penalty minutes. Penalty minutes is a misleading statistic, because you could have a bunch of 10-minute misconducts out on the ice surface, and that goes into your penalty minutes per game. It's how many power plays per game are you giving up. That's the key statistic. And I think we're 4th or 5th in our league, but we want to be down to 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th, where we've always been. And so it's benching guys and discipline and practice.
2 goals tonight. Can you take us through those?
Yeah, the first one, Gatto made a good shot on net, got the rebound. Foot was luckily there, and got kind of a little stick on it. Don't know if it was before the line or after, but it was a nice goal. Second one, it was a great play. We were cycling, good shift. Team will give credit to him. It was a great cycle, and then Freshie made an unbelievable pass, and he was kind of just let me. It was just there for the net.
You talk about the physicality of the game today and how that can prepare you for what you're going to see during the season.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one thing where our team's been focusing on, is just being gritty, and I think we did a really good job tonight. Everyone's battling hard, winning the loose pucks, hitting all over the ice. So I think it's going to contribute to going forward here.
And how about 4 goals on the power play, something you guys struggled with a little bit last year? What does that do for the team's confidence going forward?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's another thing we've been focusing, we practice a lot, and I think all the groups are going hard, and hopefully we can keep going as well.
And the freshmen, it's their first real taste of line. How do you think they performed tonight?
Oh, they performed unbelievable. All our freshmen, they came to play. It's definitely pretty exciting the first time you hop on that ice, and I think they did a really good job handling the pressure, and looking forward to see what they do in the future.
What do you have to do this week to get ready for Nebraska?
We just got to put this one behind us, get ready for the next game, keep on working the things that we've been working on, and just get ready for the weekend.
How did it feel to see your teammate Cole Bardreau scoring some goals out there?
Oh, it's awesome. Coming back from last year, had a tough injury, and he's responded really well, worked hard over the summer, and I think it's going to pay off this year.
How do you think your team responded to seeing him back on the ice tonight?
Oh, he's huge. He's a great part of our team. He's a leader for sure, and having him back on that ice, just not even on the ice, but off the ice, it's awesome.
How's it feel to be back scoring some goals?
Oh, it feels awesome, especially after that first one there. It's been way too long. I think it was 7 months, but it was nice just to get out there in front of the fans and with the boys, so it was good.
Did it take you a little while to get your legs under you, first real game?
Yeah, I did a little bit. I mean, kind of caught up to me. I mean, we had five lines going in the beginning, so we were getting plenty of rest, and then towards the end there, we were double shifting, and it felt a little bit, but no, I feel pretty good back home. So.
How are you feeling before the game started? Do you have any pregame jitters?
No, none at all, actually. I mean, I have my same routine that I follow every time, and it's something that helps me to zone in, and I don't usually feel them.
Coach said you've been getting bigger, stronger, faster this offseason.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I had a lot of time to do that since I wasn't playing a lot of hockey, but I worked pretty hard this summer and stayed here, skated a lot, was in the weight room with our trainer, and it's been paying off for me.
How about the chippiness of the game today? Is that something you can use going forward?
Yeah, they cross-check hard. I'm feeling a little bit here. But, they're a chippy team, and for second or for the whole period in the second. I think it was either power play or penalty kill. But yeah, that's something that the team's priding themselves on this year is our grittiness. So I think that's something that we can build upon, and especially that we need to use in the closer games.
Coach commented on how you put on some weight in the weight room. How do you feel like that's going to help you throughout this year coming up?
It's just something in the corners that I can get stronger. Me being a smaller guy, I think putting on 10, 15 pounds will help me in the corner, not get pushed around as much, and give me more scoring opportunities for the net.
What was that feeling like on the first breakaway? Shorthanded goal.
I blacked out. I couldn't tell you what happened. So excited, but yeah, after that, I've been playing in the celebration too, so it was a good feeling after.